Hello everyone, this is Isaac.
This is Taryn.
And this is Sarah.
And we are True Masters and
Morons.
Playing Blightbound.
Playing Blightbound. So this is a 3-player game. I'm trying
Dungeon
to think
crawler.
Yeah. So you have 3 different classes. You have the warrior, which Taryn is playing, which is essentially the tank. You have the mage, who is a mixture of DPS and heals, and you have the assassin, who is straight DPS.
And there's several variations of each one. We're all playing ones you don't start with, actually.
Yes,
it's funny because up until the last time we played this, my go-to tank was the start guy, but
and my go-to mage was the start guy, but
and I just liked all the assassins.
But the mage got an update,
and now he's cooler.
And now this one's cooler. Because, so for all of you who didn't play this at all, the original version of this mage had a super that turned you into a giant floating blue skull thing that as you touched things you did damage, but you could still take damage in that form.
And you're a squishy mage.
And you're a squishy mage. And in my opinion, it was horrible. It was like literally the worst super in the game.
It was borderline unusable.
It was borderline unusable.
Because he takes so much damage that if he walks into a bunch of enemies to do that, if you cluster enemies up like you would think you want to do, then they're all hammering you and he dies super fast. And it's just like, ah.
And you can't use it against a boss for shit. It's just impossible.
My keyboard's being weird. Oh no, I've wasted. Oh well.
But so they changed that so that it is what the other dude's super was, which are these books you see floating around me that just shoot on their own and murder things. So
and do unbelievable amounts of damage, and it's awesome. So we work with the story. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was just going to say, and they do even more because I have items equipped right now that make it so that I do about 120% more damage with my super, so... So the story.
Oh, yeah. So the baseline story to this game is that there was this big dark titan, and that it shattered the sun, whatever that means, and so it had to be destroyed because it was causing problems, so they killed it. But an unforeseen side effect was that once it died, it started just releasing blight all around everything, which corrupts you and kills you and causes problems. And so everybody has retreated to upper hill areas and mountaintops. Like, we have a home base and it's up on a mountaintop. And so we delve in here to find the answers to try and fix everything. And also everybody has a personal quest and to find survivors and people that either weren't able to come back up to where we were, or other heroes who've gotten lost. So, like, for example, I believe both the mage and this fighter are ones you can find out in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah. The mage and the... this one has a super... fast stabs? Fast slows. I don't know what that means.
I assume he is fast and he slows people?
Maybe?
Sure, let's go with that.
That would be how I read that. Yeah.
But yeah, so the 2 different ways that you can get characters in this game is you can either find them in missions like this, and I think they just randomly spawn. They might be specific to each mission.
I'm guessing they're specific to missions, but they don't always spawn, because I'm certain we did the mission that we got this guy in before.
I think we did.
Yeah, but we didn't get him.
I died.
Why would you do that?
No!
I stepped in something that killed me.
There's no permadeath in a match unless we all go down. You can just revive the people. But the more times you die, the more blight corruption you get. And if your person gets completely blight corrupted,
they're out for 3 runs.
They're out for 3 matches, and you have to play someone else. So that's
you still don't want to fall.
Yes, falling is still bad.
I feel strong. But yes. And then the other way to get is there's a merchant once you level up to a certain point, and occasionally he will sell that makes it sound bad, but he will give you access for coin.
It's
to
a game
another
merchant.
hero.
That's not that weird. There, you can buy units in other games with other merchants.
It's a mercenary purchase, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, ha ha
And
ha
that's how I
ha.
got Triss here.
Yeah. I'm so freaking squishy.
I need this thing to. So this big purple area makes all the rest of these guys immune to damage, which is really putting a what's the word I'm looking for?
Damper?
Thank you. It's putting a damper on my work because I'm not the kill guy, but I'm like, I must go kill it, and then they were all attacking them because I wasn't taunting properly.
And anyone who has been watching us for a while might be
Go on.
might be looking at this team setup and going, "Wait,
What?
this is
doesn't look
wrong."
right.
Because for those of you who have been here for a while, you know. Oh, I need mana. Bad. Know that generally, in just about every game ever that has the option, I play the tank.
And I play the healer.
and he plays the healer. Sarah is right on brand.
Yeah, I'm usually DPS.
She's DPS. She's DPS or heals, but generally I would say DPS is more common because you can just spam it easier.
Yeah, I like to button smash. I'm not exactly great at video games, so I get by button smashing.
Yeah, because we all know that True Masters and Morons are known for being awesome at video games.
We are the very
Not
best.
always.
We are the cream of the crop. We are the video game elite.
Yeah, you know it.
So
But for the first few levels of this game, you don't get to choose
Who you play. In fact, that's another quick mechanic. You can queue into a level. You can either do this with as groups or like with a friend group or randoms. You can queue into a match either as a specific person, like we all did with this one, or as a random slot. And
Yeah, you can set which of your heroes you want to be your Blightbound hero, and it will choose between one of those. You can choose one of each of the classes to be your Blightbound hero of that class.
And then you randomly come in as one of those three, depending upon what other people roll and all that sort of thing. And there are bonuses for that. You get more loot if you do that, and I think more experience, but I don't remember.
But we don't care.
it's true.
Because playing for fun.
Go on, finish your story about how this happened.
Well, so we were, we played it and we were like, oh man, I want to try out the tank, I want to try out the healer, and blah, 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 blah. But so, since we were forced to be random...
For like the first 3 or 4 levels, I think?
It was like the first 3 to 6 levels, somewhere in there. And
Wait, have we been here, or did we go to the where we? Is this where we were before?
We've never been in here, no. But so, in being forced to do this, I was the mage like more than half the time.
It was funny because we did all play, everybody a little bit, but legitimately, the vast majority of the time, it rolled me as a tank, it rolled Isaac as the mage, and it rolled Sarah as the rogue, and so. By the time we could choose, we're like, this is really the better setup. Like,
we know what we're doing, so I guess this is what we're doing.
Yeah. And we have experimented a little bit with, being the other people, but it's just like, no,
we experimented with it, and almost every time, I think legitimately every time we've done one of those experimentation levels, we've lost.
That's what I was gonna add in.
I don't think it's been every time, but it's never good. It's always rough.
Yeah.
Well, in the beginning, we played that first level like 5 times and died every time.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
It was bad.
It's kind of rough.
I'm coming.
Laser
but my keyboard's doing stuff.
We left you alone.
I mean, I didn't take any damage, but I also wasn't killing her for shit.
That's not your job.
Yeah. I will say the lion's share of the damage in this game comes from Sarah, for sure.
Yeah.
Followed by Isaac and then me.
Yeah, no, you're a tank. A good tank doesn't do a crap ton of damage in most games.
Yeah. It's like, if they can, great, but your purpose is to keep everyone fighting you and not die. And I do that very well.
You do.
Yeah, I just remember I had such mixed feelings whenever we played WoW, and I had the DPS chart up. I always had such mixed feelings when I topped the freaking DPS chart as a tank.
Yeah.
Because
it's like, all right.
It made me feel awesome because I'm like, hey, I topped the chart, and at the same time I'm like, oh, my DPS freaking sucked.
It's like, all right, there are only two options here. Either I am that good, or oh, it's time to return to the beginning. Either
okay,
I'm that good, or we got a real bad group.
Yeah, and usually it was that we got a real bad group. Don't get me wrong, we won, but like,
because I'm awesome.
Most of the tanks in WoW should not be topping DPS.
Yeah, most of them don't pull aggro via damage. They pull aggro via abilities.
That being said, it's not true for every game.
It's not true for every game, and it's not even true for every WoW class. Because there are some of them that... Oh, red ball of death. Okay.
I barely... Oh, I thought I got it on you, but I guess I didn't. Sorry, dude.
It's alright. I got too close. But there are a few that pull aggro by doing crazy tons of damage, but most of them don't.
Yeah. That being said, like, Star Wars, the whole way that their tanking works is... Run, sweetie!
I'm running!
The whole way that tanking works in the Star Wars MMO... Shit! Turn!
Oh, no. Wait, gotta wait for that to explode. Okay.
Hit me. Or her.
Sorry. Ah,
Run.
hold on.
Yep, run.
My keyboard is... Oh, I'm gonna have to, like, replace the batteries on this keyboard.
Hit me.
There we go.
Keep going. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dang it. I'm sorry, I was coming to get you.
It's not your fault. I would genuinely be fine if I could point where I want to go.
Okay, here we go. I got
Stay
him.
out of the
Okay.
Stay out of the explosion radius.
There we go. I got it.
Oh. Okay,
I had my
cool.
shield on. I had my immortality shield on, so we're good.
Yes.
Whoop. Okay.
No.
Oh, and I fell at the end.
Yep. Oh my gosh, finally. Jeez.
Okay. Now we run away.
Alright.
Gotta get back to the beginning.
Yeah, now we have to go fight the frickin' boss. Alright.
Whew,
Right,
that was rough.
wasn't the boss.
That wasn't the boss.
No, that was just us being
there are
bad.
only 4 tolls left. Shit.
Okay, let's
Yeah, that's why I said we gotta go. We don't know what happens if we don't get to the end by the time the bell tolls, but it's always scary, so we never wait. In fact, I think that's the longest we've ever waited.
That is
we're usually
the
just like
longest
run
we've
straight
ever
back.
gone.
Except for the first time. The first time was probably about like that, and we were like, "Oh, we gotta go."
That's because
We didn't know it was
the only one I think noticed the
this is not it.
bell
This is not it.
tolling.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Oh, is it?
Confused.
Idiots! There's an exclamation point. This is home.
Oh, that's a fair point. I didn't.
Oh,
No,
right, there's
no
a
sticky keys.
map.
Bad. I didn't even hold shift that long. I tapped it, you bastard.
That's not how sticky keys work, dude. Sticky keys works by clicking a button too many times
Or
in
holding it
in
too
rapid
long.
succession.
Oh, I thought it was specifically shift.
Nope. It's any key that you push 1,000 times, I believe. I could be wrong.
I thought it was like if you hold it down too long.
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh.
holding shift specifically, but
I don't know.
okay.
know
I
it's
hold
any
shift.
key.
I play Minecraft. I hold shift for hours at a time, and it
What is-
never comes up.
For the layman's among us, well, what does shift do in
Crouch.
Minecraft? Crouch. Okay.
And if you're crouching, you can't fall off of blocks.
Ah,
So, you
very
know,
useful. Very useful.
Yeah, if you're above lava and you're crouching.
These are the bosses for this level.
Yep. Meaning that we're gonna have to deal with 2 red skulls of doom, which means where's Terran so that I can shield him? He's right there. Enjoy your shield.
Oh wow, yeah,
Run
2
away,
shields.
Sarah.
Right.
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Run,
Away!
gonna.
That was
Yeah.
one way. Okay. Must
Hang on.
murder.
I wanna. Oh my
How
gosh.
did I already?
Because when you revive, you don't have that much life, and I don't have any heals right now.
Right. I thought I
Oh,
was
can I not?
out of the
I
way
can't shield
enough.
and do that at the same time. Okay. All right, so
Oh
I get
no!
ready to run.
Red skulls are back.
I'm just
Red
gonna
skulls
run
are back.
away.
Red skulls
Over
are
here,
back.
skull. Over here.
Woo! Turn!
I'll deal with
Eat
this
me.
guy
Eat me.
in the corner. You
Ah,
just-
yes, so good.
Ugh.
For those wondering, that
to leave.
beautiful shield of Isaac's makes you completely immune to damage. So, ow! No! Oh,
Darren!
I am going to...
Oh,
Oh,
no!
no! Sarah!
No, she was already down. I was trying to go get her. I
ran away.
teleported into an explosion.
I think I'm corrupted. Oh!
I'm not.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh,
So
but
yes.
Sarah is.
If you look down there, I dropped... Oh, you won't
Our
see me,
blight.
but I dropped 3 times, and that increased my blight by 30%. And
But
the normal
I
blight
dropped,
from that
so-
adventure was 34. I almost went from
really?
full to can't use me.
I went
in
from
that one
almost
shot.
full to about halfway. My blight from adventuring, as you can see here, is 28. My blight from KOs was... I had 2 of them, so I got 20%. So I lost about 48%. While Terran fixes his computer, I'm going to show you this. So this here is the refuge. You can see we have the quartermaster, we have the elder, merchant, and blacksmith, which all have their own different things. But this right here is apparently the sun that was cracked and destroyed. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, everyone. We're back.
We're back. We accidentally picked this one again. So
We
decided...
meant to pick a different level so you could be like, here's something else. But then we've... Oh, red light. Red ball of death.
Oh, running.
We figured, well, here again, we might as well just cut to, hey, we got back here.
Yeah. So here we are, and Red Ball of Death wants to kill me.
Red ball of death number 2. Sarah, run away.
Yes.
Okay.
My shield is back. You. Taryn, I got it.
Okay, you do that.
I accidentally shielded myself.
My gosh, they're just going ham on that.
Yep.
The
summoning.
thing is that they're calling it out of order.
Wow.
Say hello to the difference between easy and, like, hard, or whatever it was when we did this the first time.
Oh yeah, that was one thing. The difficulties of the quest are somewhat randomized, so we don't always have control over that. But the more you do in a row with the same like legitimate group, not characters but people,
Players.
yeah, the harder they become, but more rewarding they become.
Yes. See, we didn't lose anyone that time, right, Taryn?
Yes, I'm not lost.
Okay.
You're gonna drink some blight potions this time?
I'll probably just play a different person.
Oh my gosh, whatever. You realize they
You
don't
know-
slow...
Yeah, they're not
Okay,
healing anymore.
they do not heal slowly over time.
So they
The
changed
blight
that.
does not... Yeah, they changed that.
Yeah.
The blight does not come back slowly over time. Either you take potions or you fully kill them.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway, everyone, that's how an actual one of those is supposed to go.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've been very much enjoying playing this game as a group, so we will probably do another episode where we will play the proper actual story continuing mission if it's not set to impossible difficulty.
Yeah. Because that could happen. And we'd be like, we're not ready. We're not ready.
I mean, we could still try it, but
could.
we might die. But it looks like, I think it's just every time you win with a character, they level. And
Seems like, yeah.
And you get 3 skill points here, and yeah, the best places to put them for the wizard here are will and vitality. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much
I'm
for
level
joining.
11 after leveling.
I know,
Yay!
me too.
You're catching up to me.
Yeah, the glitch. We'll explain what that glitch was in the next episode. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. If you want to see more of this or any other Let's Play lore, etc., let us know what it is you want to see in the comments down below. In the meantime, this has been True
Masters and Morons. Signing off.
Look at the pretty refuge. Isn't it pretty?
I'm so amused. You realize you're not recording screen, right?